Hello guys and gals, what's up? Today I'm back with a video on the Guardian class, and let me showcase you what Guardian is in a nutshell. Did you see that? Man, it's crazy. This tank here, this dude here is the best tank probably in PvE. It's competing with Knight of Azeroth. I think this is a little bit more, it's a little bit better actually in PvE. Knight of Azeroth is a little bit better in PvP because it has a lot of line drains and very good DPS. This class took some nerfs, which I love, because last year that I played, this class was like the best class in the game. It wasn't even close. Now it's a really good class, one of the top class, and probably the best tank or competing for the best tank. Pretty straightforward class. This class is all about damage mitigation. You just don't take damage, you refuse to die. As it said in the job description, the class description, you're a guardian, you protect people. It's a strength-based class, it's already shown, and you can be protection, a tank with 100 sword and shield, a little bit PvP as a DPS with a 200 weapon. You see this requires 200 weapons. And the really cool thing about this class is this inspiration. It's a bard spec. If you played on Area 52, you know about the bard, you are a buffer, which is really cool idea. I'm actually an inspiration. I tested it as a tank with the spec. It's viable on low levels. This is still low level. I didn't do any ragers or like heroics, but on dungeons it's super good. This actually is an insane tank, so you can even tank on this spec. But I talked with Nelfnuki about this class. He's probably the best guardian on the server, and he shared some information about this class. He mainly told me that if you want to play this inspiration, Liquid wanted to make it an intellect based class, as is shown. As if you're a bard buffer, you need to be intellect because you will not be doing any damage. You will be doing stuff like giving other people damage buff or damage reduction. This is a really nice thing. You can heal someone else, you can also take a harmful effect. This is a really nice buff. I really like this idea. You mark an enemy, and whenever that enemy heals, you get a motivation which gets damage buff and damage reduction, and it can stack up to 5 times. So really nice buff. This class doesn't have like an insane buff, and this will be a really nice good one buff. So when you take this class, remember that your main role is tanking. You will not be like having a good buff for this for your group, for your team or your raid, but you will probably be the main tank. Now let's talk about the main tanking. Oh, forget about that, this class is really easy to level up. You can just run like this and just hit people and use this crazy ability. Man, just look at this. On 8 seconds cooldown, 95% damage reduction, and if I get hit during that time, I get inspiration, and some abilities do extra things with inspiration, like this taunt. It also fears them and does a movement speed debuff of 80%. This tank is just insane. And I got so many damage reduction abilities. This is the first, this one is the second, Iron Guard. You see damage reduction. If I have inspiration, it has a damage shield. It has this nice cool AoE ability. Let me showcase this. so it's really good on AoE threat. Boom, really nice. I also get a second AoE ability, this one, so it's really easy to tank, as you've seen before. But DPS is pretty okay. You got this and this. This is an energy based class, so your playstyle is fast. I've shown this is like the moving ability. This is another damage mitigation. Yeah, this is the heal from, I can cast on myself. This is the heal from the Bard spec. This one is nice, gives a moving buff if you want to play PvP. This one is a DPS ability that can also root the target. This one is like Bard spec abilities. As you can see, I put the banner here and I get a buff, haste, melee, increase attack power. Let me do the other. Yeah, I can only have one. Now I have damage increased. How cool is that? This one is nice. It reduces all my physical damage but increases my melee haste, and auto attacks have a chance to restore my energy, so I can continue playing that fast play style. The class is pretty straightforward. You're just an awesome tank, that's the idea. I get these two stances, the damage one and the tanking one. Yeah, I get, with this stance I get a little more DPS. With this stance I get a little more damage reduction. And I can only have one. This is like the tank buff, the tank off. I get all damage reduction and block value and threat generated. It's a tank stance but requires a shield. Pretty straightforward class. If you go to the protection tab, you see mitigation tank ability. This is an AoE taunt, another mitigation block value. This is an interrupt. Reduces damage from your threat dex for 50%. That's insane. You can even do 80% physical reduction, I mean, on all your allies. Check this out, this ability. Physical damage reduced by 8% and goes to all of your team. This tank is exactly what the lore says. It's a guardian, what the class description says. You just protect people and you be an awesome tank while not taking any damage. You see, I got my inspiration. Check this out. I got hit when I use this. Whoa, he's feared and he can move. Crazy ability. I think that would pretty much cover it all. Really nice ability, really nice class. I don't think I will marry it because it's just too good. This class is just too good. I think it's need a little bit more nerfing. I'm interested on this spec, but Liquid said we will test it and we will see what will happen, because it's not very popular on WoW for people to play Bard specs. On Area 52 it was kind of popular. There was a really good buff spec that Raid used, because this is gonna be a mostly PvE spec. I don't think PvPers will play the Bard spec. I think it would be nice, but it's a lot better for PvE. Let's just be realistic now. Guys, that's pretty much all. If you wanna stay for checking my talents and abilities video in a little bit, and I actually tried a new thing. I made buy me a coffee, it's like a page that you can support me if you like. I don't know a lot of things about how this works and how YouTube is like working, but I like make videos and I like helping you guys out. And I don't know, if you want to support me, now you have another way. If you don't want to support me, it's always good. You can always like give me a comment or give me a like, or I don't know. I'm open to suggestions. Be free to write anything you have to say on the comment section, even something that I wouldn't like. Just try to help me be better and maybe get the channel a little bit higher, a little bit more views, the quality of the videos will be better if you give me like suggestions. Thank you guys, see you on the next one.